Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Scavenger. Welcome to another video. This one is called Divergence. Now, after looking at it, it is definitely a parody. The game itself says that, but this is a parody of Detroit Become Human. If you haven't played that one, that's an amazing game as well. But this is obviously an adult parody of that game. It looks pretty cool. I'm interested in the story. I'm interested in the gameplay and just to see how good this may be. So here we go. Divergence, Beyond the Singularity. Let's go. All right, the first artificial general intelligence was created in 2035. Guys, we are not far off. Only 15 years away. Right. Nice little home here we got. Is this a home? Due to the vastly improved computational structures, the landscape of information technology has been completely reshaped. Data and information security became the most sought-after commodity for giant companies. Covert physical transportation of digital information is common practice. What's going on in that bedroom back there? I see a little something going on there. The first fully humanoid androids were created. Due to public pressure, international rights were introduced to acknowledge androids as a new form of life to a limited degree. However, they still fulfill mostly subservient roles. The place of androids in human society is still a hotly debated topic. And as we can see here, they're fully equipped. Alright, it's 2047 now. I think this may be where our game actually progresses. So in 2035, that's where everything started. 2047 is where our story begins. Chapter 1, Even Ryan. There are a couple now. So this is kind of like after the Detroit Become Human story, you know, that whole story was about AI and androids gaining their rights, and this is after they have them, I think. So this is kind of cool. It's like a sequel. All right, Ryan. Hey, any plans for the day? Just the usual. I think I'll be able to finish all the scheduled tasks for this week. Would you like me to add something to the list? No, but you know what? You should find a hobby, Eve. I'm sure managing my daily routine is a blast, but still, you might be able to find something more entertaining in your free time. So I'm assuming that Ryan is human and Eve is obviously an android. I like how things are currently. And I always look forward to spending time with you. So, I guess you could call that a hobby. Oh, yeah? Okay, is that all I am to you? Let's be reassuring here. Aren't you supposed to like your hobbies the most? I guess I can't argue with that. Alright, I've got to go. I'll be back later tonight. So I can access computer, or I can go to next. What's on the computer? Access to computer is denied. Alright, I guess I'm going to hit next. Is there anything I can do over here? What'd I do? Grab my phone? Alright, I'm just going downstairs. Oh, that's my tablet. I like the style. The game, the scenes are very well developed. What's going on? Entry number 3. It happened again yesterday. This time it was more intense. I still don't know what's causing these episodes, and I haven't told Ryan yet. I'm not sure how he would react. They're always the same. I'm in this place, just a black void. Ryan is there too. He and I, we are making love, but it's different. It's so vivid, as if every sensation was heightened. And while it's happening, I can't differentiate it from reality. And near the end, there is something else. I don't know what it is, but it's there. What's wrong with me? My memory of the whole episode is fragmented. There are parts I can't access. I decided to try to reconstruct it. I want to know what's happening to me. It always starts the same, in the void. We are on a platform. We approach each other and... Okay. We're in her memory now. This is the void. On the platform. We started making love. It's... We're gonna say wild. We're going with wild on this one. Oh shit, I can click on these. What does that do? Oh, those are different angles, okay. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. No! I need to try again. Are we gonna try again? Okay, here we go. Okay, I got it. I got it that time. Okay. Alright. This is actually like an intriguing game, guys. So far it is. Hopefully it doesn't go off the rails. Okay, now we're on a different person. Chapter 2, Isabella and Elliot. Alright, it's going to play a lot like Detroit Become Human, where it's just going to jump from one story to the other, and maybe at some point, maybe these stories will intertwine. We'll definitely see. So, Elliot is the android here. And I don't know if Isabella is... Okay, Isabella... They're at a crime scene. So let's see what's going on. Sergeant Cortez, hi. My name is Elliot. I am the special investigator. I know. I was told an hour ago that the city would send someone. I guess Mr. Reeves here must have meant a lot to some people. So, you mind sharing what's so special about this guy? Jonathan Reeves, neurobiologist, and I don't know who's talking right now. Jonathan Reeves, a neurobiologist and board member of Apex Intelligence International, a company focusing on AI development. 2 weeks ago, is he talking? I don't know. It didn't switch characters. So I don't know if he's talking or not. I'm just going to go with neutral voice here. Neutral voice time. 2 weeks ago, Richard Wilczek, one of their researchers, was murdered in his home. There was no useful evidence found at the scene. It is, however, highly likely that the two incidents are linked somehow. Alright. So, I'm going to be professional here. I'm here to help you find out how. I can assure you, I'll do my best to assist the investigation. I'm looking forward to working with you, Detective. Yeah. If you don't mind, the initial report stated that only the cameras in the hallways were offline. What happened to them? Well, it turns out Reeves was a regular here. He had brought women into this hotel before, on multiple occasions. Prostitutes, most likely. Apparently, he had a deal with one of the employees to make sure the cameras were off whenever he showed up. The guy is a receptionist. He was pretty rattled and just admitted to everything when we asked about the cameras. Says he has nothing to do with what happened, which is probably true. I see. Do you mind if I look around? Knock yourself out. The scene has already been scanned. Okay, so now we can figure some stuff out here. What was the cause of death? Gunshot to the back, chest height, no exit wounds. We scanned the bullet, an unmarked .4 SRCP round. It penetrated his right lung. Okay. Did you find anything else? Well, there are some blood drops next to the bed. His blood. Discolored areas on the chest and a puncture wound on the left arm. Could be anything. The lab will figure it out. Likely he shot something up to get the party going. Didn't turn out too well. That's pretty much it. Oh, and he has some sort of marking from a wristband or something. Wristband? You said anything. Right, thank you. Alright, now I can actually look at some stuff here. So let's, we'll just go around. Excessive bleeding, unmotivated by the sustained injury. Okay. Right hand. Mark of a freshly removed bracelet. Small puncture wounds going deep under the skin implies a removal of an external implant. Huh. Discoloration of the skin. Tissue damage consistent with first-degree burns. Okay. That looked like maybe somebody tried to bring him back, because it looked like the spot where he would maybe get like an AED, a defibrillator. Left hand, let's see. Needle puncture mark. No apparent sign of any injected substance. Okay. Blood residue belongs to the victim. Imprint of a heavy cylindrical object. Oh, I see that, yeah. Okay. Let's see, blood and chest. Okay, the damaged skin is consistent with the use of an AED. I am a genius, guys. Which would explain the excessive amounts of blood. His heart was beating well after the shot. Okay. What about this clue? Okay. The needle mark could suggest removal of blood. The droplets on the floor next to what seems like the prints of a heavy object indicates that it might have been a container. Alright, now what? I'll go back here. If the implant was a parody, that would explain the need for continuous blood circulation. Okay, now we can put it all together, maybe. The suspect or suspects shot the victim. They used an AED to maintain blood circulation while simultaneously withdrawing blood to store it in a special container. Very interesting. Then they proceeded to remove his BioPro-D and use a container device to trick the implant, thinking that it was still connected to Reeves. I think I know what happened, Detective. Alright, I'll buy it. Lay it on me. I believe the killer or killers were highly organized. They knew about Mr. Reeves' habits, probably including his no cameras policy, and used it to get in contact with him in order to steal his implant. Implant? Yes, a BioPro-D, a biosignature protected data carrying device. Am I supposed to know what that is? Actually, no. Their use has been ruled illegal by the 2035 Closed and Open Loop Bioimplants Act. The device has high-grade encryption and shielding, and can shred the data automatically in case of death, or even if certain bio signs are not matching its criteria. However, there were many instances where they were used to kill the wearer to prevent capture or interrogation. And what makes you think he had one of these devices? He had a mark from what looked like a freshly removed bracelet. I found 2 small puncture wounds that suggest it was some sort of an implant. I think they shot him and used an AED to keep his blood circulating, while simultaneously taking some of it so they could transfer the BioPro D and trick it into thinking it's still connected to Reeves. Okay, that sounds interesting. In fact, so interesting that I'm very much looking forward to your report on it. If you're right, at least we have something to go on. Not bad. I have a good feeling about you. See you in the precinct. And don't forget that report. Sergeant. Holy shit. Well, good luck, man. Excuse me? No, it's just that there is a rumor, you know, about Cortez. That she has a thing for, you know. Whatever, forget I said anything. Oh, man, we are just flying through already on chapter 3. Naomi and Jessica. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We'll meet the whole crew before we wrap up, okay? Naomi, could you please come in? Yes, Miss West. We have a new client coming next week. I was just thinking perhaps you should handle it. I was looking at your results and I feel like you're ready. What do you think? Thank you, Miss West. I've been looking forward to the opportunity. Excellent. I also wanted to talk with you a little bit about a few things. Have a seat, please. I'm really impressed with your progress. You managed to exceed my expectations, and usually that's a pretty tall order. Thank you. As you know, this job is very delicate. It's all about finding the right angle of approach. Information worth selling is always hard to get, and if you're in the business of making people give it up willingly, well, that requires real talent. For the past 7 years, since I've been doing this, I haven't met anyone quite like you. Android or human, there is something unique about you, Naomi. I know we'll make a good team. But I need you to understand how important this is for me, all of this, and how important it is for you to follow my lead, always. I understand. I know you are taking a risk by giving me this opportunity. I promise I'll not let you down. I hope so. Actually, you know what? Why don't we swap seats? It's time for you to start getting used to sitting in this chair. So, during your training it became very apparent that you have a lot of useful personality traits, all of which you are very much aware of. Yet I couldn't help but notice that during your simulations you relied overwhelmingly on sexuality. Why? I found that I can control the situation the best when the other person is sexually invested or interested in me. It was also my understanding that you encouraged this approach. Yes, it is very useful, but in the real world you can find yourself in situations where people won't respond exactly the way you expect them to. I'm sorry, Miss West, but I disagree. The outcome of all the simulations always overlapped with my predictions to a very high degree. I understand, but your data is based mostly on simulations. They are good, but they are not a substitute for the real world. You don't have all the necessary experience just yet. I want you to be aware of that. I gotta prove Miss West wrong somehow. I guess I'm gonna have to use my sexual drive on her, probably. Let's see. I'm assuming that's what Naomi's gonna do here. See what happens. I think I could always present myself in a way that would entice most people. I know you find me attractive as well, Miss West. Of course, your aesthetics play an important role in your ability to... I meant in a more personal way. I understand that you want to maintain a high level of professionalism, but I assure you, I am more than capable of separating the two. Should I approach? I should approach, I think. I think I should approach. Let's see what happens. I understand that you have reservations, but I can make sure that all your needs are taken care of. Professional or otherwise. That's enough. I understand what you're doing, Naomi, but you are stepping out of line. There is nothing you need to prove here. I know how capable you are. That's why I've trained you. If you want to prove yourself, you'll have the chance next week. Thank you. This is going to be all for now. We will talk later. I don't know. I don't think it worked. Yeah, I don't think it worked. Guys, I think there's more. I think there's more of this game. I just do not have it. So if you want to see more of it, show support here by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you think of the game. I think it's really freaking cool, and I would like to play more of it. If you want to see more of it, you can either check it out yourself on Patreon, or you can just show me some love and support so I can play it for you. Anyways, that's it for me. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.